go. Now you should be able to hear me just fine. Now I see it coming through. Thank you, No Sky. Man, I've been talking this whole time to nothing. We've got people piling in. So yeah, this is Footium. Footium has not started. This is Playtest Brazel. And with Playtest Brazel, oh, don't let them score. Good. Hey, backup goalie with the save. Let's go. Get that playing time. With this playtest, it is just kind of like they're testing new features. They've released some upgrades, and it's just kind of like an incremental step. Now, I feel, again, this is a bummer because none of that audio is there. But, whoa, we got a shot. We got another goal. It's 5. Chat, that is 5. This is insane. You are watching a masterclass right now. I'm Jose Mourinho. Start playing the memes. So basically, I'm just going to quickly recap the last 20 minutes here. So this is Playtest Brazel. They released some new features. Things that I've liked are the drastically improved UI. It's so smooth. It's so responsive. Some things that I would like to see change. Some little bugs that I've noticed where the like when selecting a captain from the manage tab here, it is it's in by like position and not by rank. I'd like to see that by rank. When you go to the actual tactics page, it's by rank. And then I also can't select the first one, which I think has been kind of weird. I think that's just a little bug. I've noticed it only in like the past 48 hours or so. It could have happened earlier. I don't know. The way my strategy behind this playtest and what I did was I have 2 Footium clubs. I took the club that placed in the higher division and I basically did a fire sale of the extra players down to this club to stack it. So players in this division are 30s, high 30s, 40s, even some in like the 50s. As you can see here by my lineup, and I took some players off, but I have some 60s, high 50s, which I really feel is giving me an advantage here. But then on top of that, I'm really trying to manage for things like condition, because while it may or may not be as much of an issue here, when the game comes, this is something that is going to need to be taken into account. And so I want to be as well prepared as possible, get my strategies in place. The other thing that I really like is that these stats down here, I think, are much better, much cleaner, a lot tighter than they have been in the past. Singh just scored a goal. And you argue that, yes, this is on the, on the higher end. And this is a silly score, but if you look at the rosters, I mean, their highest is a 48, their lowest is a 37. Sorry, their highest playing is a 47. Their lowest playing is a 37, whereas my highest is a 61. My lowest that I put in as a sub is a 37, but my median, my average player rating is so much higher. Top teams will see about 10 to 15 shots per game. From what I'm seeing, we're at 15 right now. Whereas in the last playtest, I feel those numbers were a lot higher, a lot crazier. So this has been tightened up significantly since the last playtest, which I love. The other thing that I've noticed, and again, it's hard to know, to see, to tell, because we don't see the individual dots, which I think would be a little too cluttered. I like the way they present this up top. Is that I've still seen some defenders score. Like we go to I'll go to player stats. Like my center back and my left back. Oh yeah, okay. So my center back has scored. And I think who was my right back scored. Singh, I think, was playing in right back. I could be wrong there. Oh, chance to score. We got a penalty option here, chat. Penalty kick coming in hot. Alberto Rodriguez from 12 yards. Let's go, baby. That's 7. That is 7, chat. You are witnessing history right now. for me at least. At least it feels like it. Oh, and we got a yellow card. Did not appreciate the goal because we are just piling it on at this point. And I'd like to point out, I'm playing defensively. But anyway, sorry. What I was saying is that I feel defenders have been scoring more often lately. At least in this playtest, not as bad as in the past. And again, it could make sense. I don't know where the players are in the pitch, all of that. But that was one thing is like seems a little odd, maybe a little high still. But it's been okay. I think the ball movement though in this top chart, this top like graph, the live kind of presentation has been a lot cleaner than it was in the past. Fewer big jumps back and forth. There's still some, but like that's happens. That's to be expected. So I've been really, really happy with that. So very, very well. My season's been going well. I'm currently in third. I'm a point off of first and like a few goals off in goal differential, but I think that's going to change today because we put up 7 right now. 7 goals and 15 shots. We are just crushing them. So let's see. Yeah, they're up. Yeah, they're up too. So this is going to help our goal differential a lot. We'll still be about a point back, but feeling pretty good. Yeah. So, I mean, Blender makes a great point here in chat that, defenders are generally forward in set pieces in real football. So, like, that makes sense a bit. Absolutely. Yeah, taller players, better headers. Yeah, so, like, it does make sense. So, I think we need to take some of the... I think the hard part is, like, the psychology of it, right? So, if you're not reading it, you're not seeing it, you just see, like, the stat line at the end. You're like, oh, my God, defender scored, defender scored, defender scored. You're not going to make that connection as easily, right? Whereas, if I'm watching a club play, I know certain defenders get forward, and it's it kind of makes more sense if a player would score or not score. I'd be more or less surprised. No Sky says, has the game started? Yeah, so my match has started. Can we make it 8 chats? Oh, it's not 8. I hope you're seeing it live. It looks like you're seeing it live on my feeds. Okay, good. We got to save. Backup goalie playing strong right now. The actual like full production end state of the game, is that out yet? No, this is still a kind of like a beta. This is Playtest Brazel, as they call it. So, and again, these playtests are testing new features. They tied some things up from previous versions, fixed some bugs. There's still going to be some bugs, some hiccups, but that's okay. They slowly kind of roll out. And who scored? Klaus has a hat trick, baby. Klaus has a hat trick. Klaus Westphal is 48 rated in my team of like highly rated players, and the man is a goal scoring machine. He cannot stop scoring goals. Compared to the rest of the players, he is much lower grade, but he is incredible. And that is one thing, and I think the audio was off when I was talking about this earlier, that I love about Footium in some of these other player-based games is that you can have players that on paper, just looking at that high-level grade, that score, those attributes may not make the most sense. Like, yes, he's playing in the correct position, but he's a 48, and he's surrounded by high 50s and 60s, but yet he's just a goal-scoring machine. Why is that? Well, there's more to it. I don't know what the case is exactly in Footium, but are we going to make it 9? Okay, good. Whew. I don't know what the case is exactly in Footium. Is it chemistry? Is it, kind of like next neighbor, players nearby that support? Like, there are just so many. Okay, 1 minute left. Things that go on. So, again, don't take players at face value. It's not necessarily that the team can stack the best, highest rated players is going to win all the time. Did he score again? Did he score 4? Oh, Booba scored. All right, so this might be a bit of a glitch here because we've got the shot coming in from Klaus, goal, but then Booba is the goal scorer. So I don't know if that's a glitch or if like it was a shot deflected, and then he picked up the deflection and shot and scored. That I'd like to maybe see cleaned up a little bit. But yeah, wow, final 9-0. Chat, you just witnessed a masterclass, Jose Mourinho level management here. We made some changes to our play style. We oh, I can't go to the manage tab. We brought in some subs. We'll take a look at this here. Chue came in to give our starting goalie a rest. We also had, I think it was, oh yeah, it was all defense. So Peters came in, took the captain's armband, and Phillips came in as well and picked up a yellow. He's not usually a starter, so I will take that. If someone's going to get a yellow, let it be Phillips. I'm very happy with that result. Just kind of looking around the league here. We've got Sowie Town beat Leighton Stanley. That's first versus 11th. You would expect to see that. Kington Park beat Marist 4-6. That was a nice battle there. We've got Maidstone Town lost to Wiven Villa. Again, kind of to be expected. Little upset there with Cheaton beating Big United. Probably butchered both of those names. And then Brazel beat Strawberry Bacot. I'm not even going to try and say that name again. 3-1. So let's check out then the current league standings. Currently still in third. But our goal differential crept up. So we are now tied with... Wait, are we? Is that... Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so currently still in third by a point. But this match, our 9-0 win, put us back up top in goal differential, which has been absolutely massive. Yeah, what a result. So, and again, I don't think that's like, oh, this game is buggy, blah, blah, blah. No. I think it's because the average for this league, you're looking at players in the 30s, academies in the low 30s, 40s, maybe low 50s, maybe. I'm bringing in mid-high 50s. I'm bringing in 60s because I have another club in division down. And again, for this, I am testing. You know, the Footium is testing things. I'm testing things too. So I brought down these players to just say, okay, if I stack this, and here's kind of the average of what we're looking at for the league, here's how much higher I am. What does that look like? What does that end up looking like? And how can this translate to, you know, when the game actually launches? So it's Division 5. I brought in players from Division 2. So just to kind of give you the heads up there. Any other comments, thoughts, chat about Footium? Anything else? Well, I just double check some messages. We're going to bop around to all the other platforms. See what we got here. Cool. That's looking good. But yeah, if you are in Footium, good luck with the rest of the playtest. Hope it goes well for you. Got a follow over on Kick from FaZe TG. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I will see you later with more Web3 gaming content. No matter where you are, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. Thank you.